IAAF World Cross Country Championships. The venue is Amorebieta in northern Spain, not far from the big industrial city of Bilbao. This is Basque country, where cross-country running has become very popular, almost unpopular in fact, as the local sport of pelota. The championships consist of 4 races, junior, men and women, both individual and team competitions, and also senior men and women. And these 2 races are also the culmination of the IAAF World Cross Challenge, a series of cross-country races held around the world in recent months. We start with the junior women's race, and in this there are to be 119 competitors from 32 nations. My name is Peter Matthews, and with me is Tim Hutchings, himself second twice in the World Senior title. And here we look for the favourites for the junior women, Tim, the Kenyan women, aged from 13 up to 18.
Yes, just a couple of years ago in this event, Peter, we had a 13-year-old Kenyan take the title. Everybody wondering as the gun goes and sets the athletes on their way, just whether it'll be another Kenyan, and indeed possibly another 13-year-old who'll win this year. Their dominance has obviously been well chronicled in men's and senior athletics, and it's now spread into women's athletics and down into the junior divisions. And it's becoming a very, very familiar scenario now, this dominance of the black Africans.
Look out for the Kenyans, yet to make their presence felt. They're just coming up on the outside here, wearing numbers in the 200 range. Also prominent in the middle there, the taller figure in the lime green of Australia is Susie Power, their national record holder at a mile. But already on the left-hand side of the picture, here they come now. Here come the young, prominent Kenyans. Look out for number 202, Pamela Chepchumba. She's only 14 years of age. Catherine Kirui, who's run some big races this year, she wears 203. Helen Mutai, winner of their trial, 204. Gladys Ondeyo, 205. And Sally Barsosio, who at 14 won a world junior medal at 10 kilometres last year. She wears 201. She's in the middle of those 3. And there's the taller figure of Susie Power just behind them.
Not very much the athletes from the rest of the world can do in this sort of situation, Peter. It's what attracted me to cross-country, is the purity of the sport, if you like. The gun goes and off you go at your own pace, and when the Kenyans have decided that their pace is like this, slightly faster than the rest of the field, then you're absolutely powerless to do anything about it. And you can see this quartet here pushing along in front much, much faster than the rest of the field are capable of maintaining. So often you meet athletes who come off the course after these races and say they felt as though they were sprinting the whole way. Well, these 3, it could be just another jog to high school for them.
It looks that way. Well, just picking up the numbers, number 202 Chepchumba just settling in behind 201 Barsosio and 205 Ondeyo. Course is pretty fast here, quite undulating though, not quite as easy perhaps as it looks, Tim.
Well, I'd possibly dispute that slightly, Peter. I ran here 3 or 4 years ago. Several of the rises that you can see are man-made. They're actually not very big. Certainly there's no steep climbers in the course, nothing very taxing that would break up your rhythm. When I ran here 4 years ago, it was very, very flat indeed. And the surface has improved considerably since then. It looks almost like a golf course to me.
What about your expertise there, Tim? Number 205, Gladys Ondeyo, 17-year-old Kenyan in the lead. So Kenyan looks sure of the team competition. There are 6 runners per team and 4 score. So already with the leading 3 and their 4th scorer not far back, they look certain to regain it. Here's Susie Power up alongside the other Kenyan. That's 204 Mutai.
Yes, she looks very much the part, Susie Power, Peter. I wonder just how well she'd be running if she had been able to go to altitude as well and actually compete perhaps with the lead athlete in this race, who is Gladys Ondeyo, and this is the decisive break. She really has pushed it hard over those mounds. She's getting away from her colleagues, and I don't think she's going to be caught now.
So Ondeyo coming in then to finish this race, the long grassy sweep into the finish, going to win it quite comfortably. 17-year-old Kenyan. She was further down the field in their trials, but she's obviously got it right on the day, and she's being followed by Pamela Chepchumba and by Sally Barsosio, both of whom have many years left, if they wish to choose to do so, to compete in the junior races. Though sometimes we find that the Kenyans put their talented youngsters into the senior team very early on. So coming in then to win the title as World Junior Women's Cross Country Champion. Last year there was a European victor with Paula Radcliffe from Britain, but this time, no doubt about it, Gladys Ondeyo of Kenya wins it. Coming in now in second place, Pamela Chepchumba, and then Sally Barsosio, with Helen Mutai having come in 4th place, making it a Kenyan clean sweep, the lowest possible winning score there for the Kenyan team. Susie Power of Australia coming in 5th, and the Kenyan dominance, amazing here, because here comes their 5th placer. She doesn't even score, but she's 6th. Catherine Kirui ahead of Elena Cosoveanu of Romania, and then Akiko Kato of Japan, and the Japanese packing well, as we see the confirmed result there, that clean sweep for Kenya. The Kenyan flags absolutely dominant. Susie Power, the best of the rest, in 5th place. Here come the rest of the Japanese team, and the Japanese team in fact really packing well, as they got 2nd in the team competition.
Well, I have a horrible feeling that's going to be a familiar result sheet for the rest of the afternoon. The Kenyans totally dominating that race, as is shown on the team score. Just 10 points, the minimum possible, as Peter said, in the team competition. Japan 2nd, and a clear 2nd from Ethiopia. Romania, Spain and South Africa bringing up the rear.
And here are the young Kenyan ladies atop the podium, winners for the 4th time in 5 years of the junior women's title.